Welcome back to Redbeard RPG and Avowed. We're working on the Shadows of the Past quest line, and we need to escape Naku Kabel. We did take a quick try at this before. One of my jumps didn't register, and I went flying off a cliff. Not ideal, but I believe we need to head this way. Drop down. Oh, hurt myself a little.
Who disturbs us?
Whoop.
Take your best shot.
Big old stutter there. Two. Whoop. Head this way. I don't know about here is like inside the temple where it seemed like no matter what we did, more and more things kept spawning in. Hopefully that's not the case. I definitely jumped that time. Alright, I believe this is where we need to go. Says this way some more. And we are now poisoned. Excellent. Oh boy. They blew themselves up for some reason.
Leave before you worsen the situation.
Ruins are overgrown with corruption. We should burn it out before it spreads.
You're a child playing at being a hero. You understand none of the forces at work here.
The Circle of Archmagi has overstepped their authority. Again.
I don't know how to explain this any better. This is not a problem to solve with cannons or steel.
Envoy, I hope you found what you were looking for. Because those ruins are about to be a distant memory.
I guess you've been keeping tabs on me.
I have eyes in every corner of the living lands. Some more discreet than others. This is a spring from which the Dream Scourge flows, injecting poison into the veins of the island.
No, a cleansing fire. Poison or cure?
The same poison we burned out of Fure Messiverno.
Oh, did you now?
Stand by my side, and we can strike a blow at the Dream Scourge. And at Sapadal.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to hear some specifics, Inquisitor.
There are two plagues in the living lands. Help me destroy one, and the other will follow.
Ashes. Nothing of the Akita will remain.
We may not burn out the Dream Scourge here, but we can burn out its symptoms and take the fight to your patron.
Are we trying to fight Sapadal?
Spirits cry out, bury the fire, but still they rage.
Is her first instinct always to destroy stuff and hope that fixes things?
It very much seems so.
Always thinking with your sword. You zealots never change. I happen to like these ruins. They've been very informative. Without them, I'd never have learned there was a new god in the living lands.
Another reason why they should be destroyed. Sapadal is dangerous, but an archmage is more unpredictable by far.
Sounds like you got other ideas, Ringram. What do you propose?
I do love it when people choose to listen to reason. I have an alternate solution to the problem at hand.
This should be amusing.
I am not talking to you, am I? Don't interrupt me.
Nice to see Luwin put in her place.
I enjoy reminding bullies how toothless they really are. Anyway, I can sever the connection between the Adra in the ruins and the rest of the living lands. It will isolate the dream-scourged essence and halt the creation of new dream thralls in Shatterscarp. but those that exist will remain.
Okay.
My solution will end the plague in this region, I believe, and keep Ludwig from having to do terrible things to those nice ruins.
All right. And what's the catch?
I knew I liked you for a reason. Yes, there is a catch. It's also what you may call a large one.
Oh?
Severing the Audra will require the use of a truly immense amount of essence, which, well, will result in a few deaths.
What do you mean?
A few deaths. What about Quilici? And the other Furians? And Quilici?
Gentle sleep. One moment day, the next, a poppy's dream to carry them to the Garden of Night. They would feel no pain.
I'm reminded of a certain parable about a statue.
I'm so very glad you recall.
Let's ask Yatsli.
Well, in layman's terms, she's going to rip the essence out of a bunch of people in Shatterscarp.
Oh.
For what it's worth, her theory is sound. She could stop the Dream Scourge. In Shatterscarp, at least.
Yeah, what do you mean by a few deaths?
A few dozen people may die. Possibly 100 or so in the more dire scenarios.
What? This is your solution?
There is no control over who will perish in the process. But it will stop the Dream Scourge from spreading in Shatterscarp. No new Dream Thralls will be created.
Reingrim is one of the smartest people alive. If she says this is the way, it's hard to argue. No matter how much we might want to.
You can't be entertaining this. Not after what we've seen. The frozen corpses, the twisted riddles. The Dream Scourge is a tragedy, but she's a monster. You can't leave Thirdborn at her mercy.
It's not an ideal solution. But it is easier to save a life when you've amputated the necrotic limb, so to speak.
You know those necrotic limbs are real people.
At least I'm not the only rational voice in this debate. She would sacrifice the very people we're trying to save, and for what? Not even to destroy the Dream Scourge. Merely to slow it down.
Destroying the ruins and killing the Dream Thralls within is also a short-term measure.
Yeah, there's some really no good options here, is there?
Ludwig's solution will eventually result in the same number of casualties, possibly even more.
Yeah, assuming we don't find another way to end the Dream Scourge in the meantime.
If such an alternative existed, I'd have suggested it already. So long as the Dream Scourge exists, more people will become infected. And the infected will take more lives, and this will continue indefinitely.
She has no idea what the consequences of her actions might be. And neither do you. Envoy, I want to show you something.
What am I looking at? What are you?
I swore an oath to my goddess. A solemn vow that I would give everything in service to her. Even myself. And I did so, gladly. Sapadal wants the same devotion from you. The only difference is, you never had a choice.
Yeah, what are you?
An avowed servant of a higher power, much like you.
Sapadol's the steward of this land. They have the best interests at heart.
Huh. Look at the consequences of their stewardship. Plague, calamity, death. The Living Lands deserves better. Envoy, we have an obligation to scour Sapadal from the Living Lands before they destroy us. Starting with these ruins. Whatever you do, make sure the decision is yours, not theirs. Sapadal will poison your judgment if you let them. You owe Sapadal nothing, and yet they demand everything. That is not devotion. It's cruel.
Yes, quite difficult to decide whether to believe your new god or the angry skeleton actively threatening us.
Right.
This isn't about Sapadal. This is about every man, woman, and child in Shatterscarp.
Godlike. I leave the choice to you. Both options will bring harm. The question is, which will bring more good?
Hmm. We'll go with Rin Graham, I think. I think all this stuff is just going to keep looping around to these two decisions. It's very much the way it seems. I was trying to see if there was an alternate path, but we're not finding it. Ending the spread of Dream Scourge and Shatterscarp once and for all. It's worth the cost. Sever the Adra.
Oh, what a relief. You really scared me there, Envoy.
And we definitely can't side with Ludwig.
So be it. Sapadal's hold over you is stronger than I suspected.
Rune, strengthen the living leaves. We twine.
Attune your soul to Sapadal to assist my focus on the Adra. You're the only one who can do that part.
Sure.
And Yatsley, come, help me. I think you'll enjoy this. Marins of Clapan, Aid Marslante.
Godlike ability, severed branch grabs maximum move speed for 20 seconds. Interesting. Alright.
Supposed to claim our people? I can't believe the Inquisitor allowed this.
Speak with Rin Graham.
I am delighted to have been right about you.
Excuse me?
I was hoping you'd have the cold logic I wanted to see. We've dealt with the Dream Scourge, but you'll still have some cleaning up to do.
Okay.
Now that I know this was all because of a new god flailing in their cage, the Living Lands is no longer of interest to me.
You're not interested in Sapadal?
Another god. There are so many. If a new one is more aberrant than another, does it really matter? But that is for you to wrestle with. I'm done here. However, I have one final question for your young wizard.
For... me?
I'm a wizard too.
You have shown a great deal of talent, Yatsley. Few can harness so much essence with ease. I could use your assistance, and the companionship. It's really dreary being alone. Should you wish to return with me, I would happily take you on as my apprentice. The rest of the circle do not often visit, which is good because they're tiresome. You, however, are a power worth shaping, and rather delightful to boot.
Oh.
Well, obviously, I'm... Wait. Really? You want me to... Wow. That would be... amazing! But, I have to think about it. At the very least, the envoy would be lost without me. And so would my lover. Though the idea of finally devoting more time to magic is... tempting.
You don't need to choose now. Take your time.
Yes, my work will still be there even when this world is in ruins. Which, hopefully, won't happen. Whatever you decide, it will be some months before I depart. You know where to find me.
Okay, good.
Be clever, godlike. Don't think too much with your heart.
Why are we deferring to that maniac Ringgrim? Ugh.
I don't trust this heathen magic.
Okay.
No progress without sacrifice. This magic makes my skin twitch.
So it wants us out. What does Ludwig say?
What is done is done. Do not waste your breath justifying it to me. Countless innocent lives cut short, even my own soldiers. And for what? Make no mistake, there will be a reckoning for the chaos you unleashed here. At least now I have a better idea of who is pulling your strings.
Ringram's solution was the only way to stop Dreamscorch.
And that is what she wants you to believe. Envoy, need I remind you why the Emperor sent you? To burn out a threat at any cost. To impose order where chaos reigns. If you and Heelguard are too spineless to remember your allegiance, I'll have to finish the job myself. All I wanted to do was protect Shatterscarp. Give it the chance that Fior Messiverno did not have. Instead, I'm left with one dead settlement, and another dying one.
Yeah, couldn't let the Dreamscorch destroy Thirdborn.
So you destroyed its people by the dozens. May the dead forgive you. A word of warning, Envoy. You and I are running out of opportunities to save the living lands from itself. I allowed you to dictate the terms of this meeting. I won't make that mistake twice.
We all make mistakes. Apology accepted.
Your impudence has been noted. One more thing, Envoy. I know what happened to Captain Alfear.
Yep.
You fought valiantly, and she fell in disgrace. But now you have a debt to the Steel Garrote. And one day, I will collect it.
Come on. We should see what's left of Thirdborn.
It wasn't supposed to claim our people.
Alright, everybody's upset with me. Let's go see how mad Thirdborners are. Probably pretty mad.
Who needs fabric? We still have stuff.
Hello.
3 dozen dead, of no apparent causes. They just fell over. Like their hearts were stopped in their chest. What did you do, Envoy? I know you're involved somehow.
I'm sorry, there was no other option.
Bullshit. There was always another option. Something better than this massacre. Dozens are dead, Envoy. Their loved ones scream for them. What was all this for?
To stop the Dreamscourge from taking more lives.
The costs were too great, Envoy. And you paid them with Thirdborn blood.
Oh boy.
I hope your fucking decisions haunt you forever. You've cost so many families their loved ones.
Not before you tell the guard to let me through the Galwain's test.
You have my permission to go anywhere else. Get out of my sight, Envoy.
Okay. Enter Galwain's Tusks is the next quest, so let's real quick, let's hit up the stores here, see if any of them restock on health potions. My mouse is not wanting to scroll for some reason. Let's see any health potions here. I didn't think this store had any.
Gods.
Nope. Alright, let's get out of here. I think this is going to be fruitless. Task. Try to see if any of them restocked on health potions. I don't think it's been long enough since the last time I hit all these stores up. Alright, let's bring that map up, see where we need to go. Basically back to Naku Kabel. Before we do anything else, let's have us a little snack.
It's you! You're the monster who got us kicked out of Third Board.
Oh, these are the drug dealer guys?
We're sorry about your brother, but it's a wonder your own schemes didn't do that sooner.
What do you have against honest businessmen?
We met because you tried to rope me into your illegal scheme.
You can't fast-talk me, you fiend. I demand compensation.
I know you're upset, Tycho, but they seem like they're really strong.
Shizu, please don't undermine me in front of them. You have to make things right by me. By us, I mean.
Let's see. Please don't make me kill you. It's such a bother.
Don't try to play games with us. We can take you.
Last time you said that, you tried to take Temuko the tower. For your own sake, don't do this.
Daiko, this might be a bad idea. I mean, I'm good with the blade on dead targets, but...
You too? Fine. That kind of takes the wind out of my sails.
Thank you. I'm glad today didn't end in bloodshed.
Me too.
Maybe the next time we all meet, we can just have a lovely drink, or I can dissect you. Either one.
I'll take the drink.
Well, go on, get out of here, before I change my mind. And if we ever do meet again, well, you can forget about that discount.
Okay. You don't sell me anything now?
Watch your back out here, traveler. Tomoshi sent word. She said you can go. I'm sorry, Envoy. I don't have much more to say. You were responsible for all this death. But I hope you don't end up the same way, too.
Okay. Now we're off to Galwain's Tusk. I think we did every quest available
We need
there.
to talk.
Okay.
You let a mad archmage unleash death with a spell.
Okay, Kai does not like that.
I need to know why.
Simple. I don't trust Ludwig. I can't go along with her plan.
So because you don't trust her, you'll throw your lot in with something clearly worse?
I don't think it was clearly worse.
You saw what she did to my home?
Yeah.
Do you think she'll be merciful to yours?
No, she won't.
Ludwig's a monster. But how can you say Ringgrim's any less of one?
Ringgrim knows more about the Dream Scourge than we do, and we know more than most others do. She found a great solution, but it came with a great cost. What more could we expect?
Do you hear yourself? You both saw what kind of person she is. The twisted little world she built for herself. If ending the Dream Scourge means handing our fate to someone like her, then perhaps it's not worth the cost.
Do you hear yourself? The Dream Scourge will destroy this island and everyone in it. We have to stop it.
Kai, let's be honest. None of us are walking away from this with a clean conscience. But unless someone makes the tough decisions, the Dream Scourge will kill us all. Or worse. That means living with our nightmares. Embracing them if we must.
Right. Getting killed by monsters is one thing, but turning into one...
Yeah.
We stand here bickering while the solution is just over the horizon. Nothing matters but the garden. Shatterscarp, even Emerald Stair. They're distractions by comparison.
Let's talk about that. We're heading to Galwain's Tusk, right?
If we run into Ludwig out there, it's gonna be ugly.
Frankly, I'll take any opportunity we get to ruin Ludwig's day.
Agreed.
I'll say this much for the Inquisitor. She's stubborn, like a rat. And I plan on hunting her like a rat.
Good.
I'd say we shouldn't stay on her bad side, but I'm not sure she has any other sides.
You know her better than any of us. What's your read?
She's kind of out of control and needs to be stopped.
That might be easier said than done.
Well, the joke's on her in any case. Ludwig won't get very far without that map. She'll be scratching her skull.
Somehow, I don't think she'll let that stop her for long.
Yeah, she's just going to have someone tell us to figure it out like she did to get to Naku Kabel in the first place.
And Ludwig definitely strikes me as someone who doesn't leave food on her plate.
I'll deal with her if I have to.
I believe it. And we'll cross that bridge with you when we get to it.
Ludwig and her steel garrote have the numbers and the power. But we have spunk and a map. And that might just be enough to find the garden before she does.
We're all competing for the same thing. A place we barely understand, with no guarantees of what we'll find there.
Yeah.
Still, I am determined to reach the garden, above all else.
Ugh, that's just a pile of Sokka.
Do you know something we don't?
Generally, debatable, but about the garden, definitely.
Alright, go ahead.
You won't find a blessed thing. This wild beetle chase of yours is a page raku waste of time. To get to the garden, you have to go through Galawain's tusks. The land is made of lava and acid. It wants to eat you alive.
So it's tough odds. We've gotten this far together.
Tough odds is an extra Zarb jumping in at the last minute. This is a long trek, on foot, through a land that can barely support life. I don't have to be a Blessed Oracle to know this won't go how you think it will.
I want to find the cause of the Dream Scourge, and the garden's our best clue.
And all your clues come from one source. You've been following a voice in your head. What do you know about Soppadal? How do you know you can trust them?
That's a very good point. Truth is, I'm not sure if I can anymore, but I have a job to do and I don't have time for your nonsense. I really don't want to say it that way, but that's the closest thing to what I actually want to say. Like, I really don't know if I can trust him, but it's all we got to work with.
Then you're gambling with all our lives. Don't expect me to be overjoyed. I'm done here. Do whatever blessed planning you want to do. You don't need me for that.
Let's just take a breath, Marius. You don't mean that.
Nope. I said what I said. Come get me when it's time to go.
Poor Marius. Something's really rattled him.
I've never seen Marius like this. Something's going on with him, but I don't know what.
I'll talk to him.
Be gentle with him. Or if not gentle, understanding.
Well, hopefully Marius will be okay soon. We have to get going if we want to get to the garden before Ludwig.
We won't get far unless we look after each other. Now's your chance.
All right, and we will talk to Marius, but unfortunately, we're going to have to do that next time. Thank you all so very much for watching. Have a good one.